Hello, welcome. This is Dawn, and welcome to Tapping Tuesday once again on Wednesday. I did try to do a Tapping Tuesday video yesterday on Tuesday, but I tried twice, and both times my video got cut off. So I restarted my computer. Hopefully it'll work now. You're joining live or on the replay. I come on every Tuesday, at least through the end of 2022, and do these live tapping, get a sense and idea of things that you can use it for. And yes, next week is Halloween, and for many people that can bring up a lot of stress or anxiety or fears. I actually have a very good friend who may be watching and who's afraid of spiders, and even saying the word spider or seeing it or seeing an image of it puts her anxiety through the roof. So I thought that would be a perfect thing to tap on around this time of the year. So if you'd like to tap along, please feel free to do so. If you're new to tapping, please make sure you review where the tapping points are video before you watch this one, or just tap along and just wing it. Tapping is a very forgiving process. It's if you miss a point, you can go back to it. If you go out of order, that's okay. It's these Gary Craig's basic 10 EFT tapping points. You don't have to do them in that order. People do them in different ways, and there's variations of tapping points as well. But this is the technique that I use. So let's get started. So just think a moment about the fear that you're tapping on, whether it's Halloween or SPIDERS or something else related to this time of year, and just kind of tune into that and notice on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, how big is that fear? And if it's something that's been around for a while, you may need to tap multiple times for a while to release and vent that out. But many times it can be used, pretty immediately, at least to bring you down at least 1 or 2 notches in that level of how fearful you are about this topic. Okay, starting on the cry chat point. Take a deep breath. Even though this time of year is not good for me because I have this fear of spiders, or Halloween just kind of freaks me out. Everyone's dressed up and I don't like it. It's kind of scary and it concerns me, and perhaps it brings up a little stress or anxiety. But I want to begin to release the stress and anxiety around this time of year. And I deeply and completely honor and accept myself. And if you can say it out loud, that's the most effective. Even though I have this fear of spiders, or this time around Halloween just wigs me out, and I don't think it's fun. I don't know why anyone thinks it's fun. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have these fears around this time of the year, or around this, animal, this animal, specifically spiders or whatever else it is that I'm tapping on. And I want to begin to reduce my stress and anxiety around this issue. I want to remember that I am safe, and I choose to be more present in the present moment and release these old fears or concerns that no longer serve me. And I deeply and completely honor and accept myself. Inside the eyebrow, this fear of spiders. They're just so ugly. And sometimes they're fuzzy, and they have all those legs, and they just wig me out. I don't like them. And I don't like to see them under the chest. I don't even like to look at a picture of them. Wrist points. Even the word S-P-I-D-E-R freaks me out. Top of the head. I don't even like to spell it. Inside the eyebrow, but there's decorations everywhere. Side of the eye, but not in my house. Under the eye, but this comes up every year around this time. Under the nose, and perhaps it's really uncomfortable for me. Chin point, just thinking about them kind of doesn't feel good. Collarbone, and sometimes it's really challenging to face this fear. Under the arm, and I don't know why people get all crazy about getting dressed up and partying. Under the chest, it's just not for me. Wrist points, and perhaps I really don't like this time of year. Top of the head, because it increases my stress and uncomfortableness. Inside the eyebrow, and I want to begin to let these fears and anxieties go. Side of the eye, I want to calm down my nervous system. Under the eye, I want to be less reactive to verbal spider cues. Under the nose, or any Halloween memorabilia that's in the stores and all over the place, or perhaps it's the candy. Collarbone, or sorry, chin point, perhaps I don't want all that chocolate or sugar around me. Collarbone, and I find that I eat more, especially sugar around this time of year. Under the arm, so I'm just not a big fan of Halloween time. Under the chest, and that's okay. Wrist points. I want to relieve any stress around this time of year. Top of the head. I want to let go of my fears and insecurities. Inside the eyebrow. It doesn't serve me to hold on to these fears and stressors. Side of the eye, so I want to vent them out. Under the eye, I want to cut the cords of energy to these negative stressors around this time of year. Under the nose, it's time. Collarbone, it's time to tap the crap. Collarbone, and I choose instead to relax my system. Under the arm, I choose to relax my thoughts about this time of year. Under the chest, I choose to feel that I am safe. Collarbone, sorry, I don't know where my brain is today. Wrist points, I choose to be relaxed. Top of the head, I perhaps choose to take a nap so my brain works properly. Inside of the eyebrow, I choose to release these fears. Side of the eye, I choose to calm down my nervous and emotional system. Under the eye, I choose to get better sleep at night. Under the nose, I choose to remember that I am safe. Chin point, I choose to make my self-care a priority. And collarbone, I only choose powerful thoughts and give myself messages of comfort and safety. Under the arm, I no longer allow these old fears that no longer serve me to control me. Under the chest, I am in control. Wrist points, and I'm an intelligent person. Top of the head, so I can choose positive thoughts and positive beliefs. Inside the eyebrow, I choose self-love. Side of the eye, I choose to remember I always have myself as a support. Under the eye, and I will no longer abandon myself. Under the nose, I choose to speak up my needs. Chin point and set strong, healthy boundaries with myself and others. Collarbone and those old creepy thoughts that I used to have as a kid around this time of year. Under the arm, I choose calm. Under the chest, I choose peace. Wrist points, I choose to love myself. Top of the head, no matter what. Okay, take a deep breath. Thanks for hanging in there, and just kind of tune in with that level again and see where you're at. Hopefully you've come down at least 1 or 2 notches on that scale. Sometimes your level can go up a tiny bit before it starts coming down. So once you start venting out the negative, you know, the limiting beliefs or the fears or the phobias, then you can start bringing in the I want and I choose statements. And that's when you're really filling back up that space that was released from the negative thoughts and filling it back up with positive and peaceful thoughts. So thank you for watching another episode of Tapping Tuesday. Tune in next Tuesday. Hopefully I won't have any more live video tech issues, and have a wonderful rest of your week. Okay, bye.